Joining me right now on Kumite TV is one of the most exciting fighters on the UFC roster, Niko Price. What's going on, Niko?
Chilling, man. Just got back from the gym. Out here grinding.
For sure, man. For sure. You came into the UFC undefeated, man. You had some incredible fights. You knocked off some big names, legit competitors, not just like guys with names. You know what I mean? They were like at the top
Yeah.
of the division. You know, you've created this following within MMA. Is this how you expected your career to go when you first started?
I knew it was gonna be something exciting because, like, I don't know. I'm just excited when I'm in there, so I know something exciting is gonna happen. I'm like, oh, there's some cool. Let's do it. And I try it, and it works. So, like, if I'm in the cage, don't blink. It's gonna be there's something cool is gonna happen. That's been my slogan my whole life is just don't blink because you really don't know what you'll miss. Because I don't know what you're gonna miss.
Has there been any moments where you saw an opening and you went for it and you were kind of surprised that you got that finish? Is there a fight like that?
Oh yeah, the Randy Brown fight when I hand resisted him from the bottom. I do that in training. Like I'll hit you from the bottom in training, but like I really didn't think I would ever generate enough power to like boom clean somebody like to sleep. But yeah, that's definitely one of them is Randy Brown when I knocked him out from the bottom. I wasn't expecting to get that much like force and power in my hammer fist, but I did because I hooked his head.
When they make a list of like the top 10 knockouts of all time in the UFC, in my opinion, that should be in that list, man, because that has never happened in the history of the promotion.
Well, everyone tells me that I'm the second one to do it. That's what
Oh,
they
okay.
all tell me. They said someone else did it, but no one remembers who did it. I don't remember who did it.
Exactly.
I remember I did it. That's all I remember.
Yeah.
But it's cool. It's whatever. If someone wants to downplay what I did, you can downplay it as much as you want. I still did it, so I'm cool with it.
Whenever you see that finish on TV, because they replay it a lot, what's going
Yeah,
through your mind?
it's just like, man, he moved his hand totally away from his face, and I was like, look at that. It was like when you find Willy Wonka's golden ticket. I was like, I just took it, and it it paid off.
It's all good.
So it was crazy. That was crazy when I was doing it. I was like, and then Herb didn't realize that he was out, so I was trying to yell to Herb like, "Yo, this dude's, I don't want to hurt this guy's neck." Hey, Randy Brown's a cool guy. I like him. I never want to do like crazy shit like that impacts people's like life. But we're in a fight game and we fight. So it's crazy shit like that happens.
Yeah, definitely always happens all the time. Now let's go back to your last fight, which was a crazy fight also, UFC
Being old
240.
Geoff Neal.
Geoff Neal, one of the bangers of the division. In the first round, you guys clashed heads. Has there ever been a moment like that before in your career where you both got knocked down from a headbutt?
Never had a double knockdown. And he hit me with a left hand, and I hit him with a left hand. Then we headbutted each other. I think the headbutt woke us up, like, because we were both falling and then we fell, like, into each other. But, yeah, man, every time I sit here and I think about that fight, I just go through it. It was so much fun. I had a blast. I mean, I lost, but hey, whatever. This shit's my passion. I get to do what I want to do in my life. I get to fight people. You know, people like that I get to fight people, so I'm cool with it. And I have a blast every second.
The fight
Um,
eventually ended in the second, of course, right? But what
yes,
did you think of the stoppage? Because it seemed like you hopped right back up and you were just like,
yeah,
what
that was
happened?
cool. Like I'm not downplaying Dan at all. Dan Mergelauer, he's one of the best refs out there. The man, he has good judgment. At that particular moment, I would question it, but you can't get mad because too many people got hurt this year. Already. from the refs letting it go, and no one wants to have a body on their conscience. It's simple as that. So I told him, thank you. Like, thank you for ending it because you thought I was out. I don't think I was out, but I mean, apparently you don't know when you go out, But it's cool. I'm cool with it. I can't change it, like Robbie Lawler said.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, I can't do nothing about it, so why the hell am I going to get mad about it? He taught me a lesson with the Ben Askren stuff. That's why I don't get mad anymore if I lose. Fuck it, I gave everything I had. If you win, you win. But you're going to remember my fight every time. Every time.
People do remember all your fights, man. But in that last fight, what did you take away from that, to move forward?
The same thing I took away from Tim Means, because even in the Tim Means fights, I won, but I did the same thing. I just didn't regain back like I did in the Tim Means fight. Because in the Tim Means fight, I caught him really early with a right hand, and then I got all super, And I'm just trying to learn how to control myself because I have a level of intensity that apparently I don't know how to control yet. It gets the better of me in there. So I've been trying to work on more of my mental approach because we're all physical beasts. That's how we're in the UFC. We can all bang and we're all tough and we can all take a punch. So, like, it's more of controlling the beast now for me. So.
Is that the key aspect, do you think, for you to kind of crack the top 15, crack the top 5, maybe make a run at that title? Is that control, is the mental side of the game?
Yep. I have everything else. I can do it all. I just need to be able to control myself while doing it. Because, like, I see blood in the water, man, and I'm hungry.
You're sharp.
I'm going straight at it. Even if it's fake blood, that's my problem. Is I gotta be able to see the real and the fake. Some people can play that wobbleness off. I can play that wobbleness off. That's what I did with Means. He hit me, I did that stanky leg, and then I hit him. So, like, I don't know. Trying to be unbeatable. That's all.
Even though you're coming off a TKO loss, you're getting a quick turnaround at UFC Tampa, your home state. Was this card something you had to be on? It didn't matter, what you're coming off of?
I wanted to be on this card regardless, because it's hometown, and I want to show the UFC that, I have a following. I have a real following in my hometown. Like, I can't go to the gas station around town because I see everyone I know because, I grew up here. So I'm born and raised. I'm seeing people from kindergarten, like at the gas stations and stuff. So I get stuck at 45 minutes at the pump. So I'm just I want to show them that I'm worth something, I feel like they haven't seen that side, that they see that I'm a good show, I'm an entertainer, but they need to see that the people think I'm a good show and a good entertainer next. For them, I think, to invest more in me. So, I mean, I'm down for whatever, like I said from the beginning. Like, I'm here, I'm in no rush, I'm down to just go in there and throw these hands and watch them fall. So
you get to welcome another big name, James Vick, to the welterweight division.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on him as a competitor?
As a competitor, he was a top 10 lightweight. So technically, to me, I'm fighting top 10. What's up? No, I'm just kidding. He's a whole nother division. But, like, he's a good competitor. He is top 10. Like, he was on a fire streak. And then recently he has a little bit of a downfall, but we all go through ups and downs in life and in our careers. So who knows if he got it set up now, he's better. But I know that I'm coming up from a down, and I don't care who you are, but you better be ready for blood because I'm coming in there to win. I'm coming in there to eat, and I'm coming in there to get that W. Like, with force. Patient force. Rephrase that.
You mentioned it. He is coming off, losing 3 in a row at 155. Do you think it's very risky for someone to move up a weight class to kind of solve a problem that they're having in their original weight class?
I don't think so. Because sometimes it can work better for you. You don't cut the weight. You're still hydrated. You feel better, more energy, more like pep in your step, you know? But like, it's a different weight class. I know he was cutting a lot of weight, but it's a different weight class. I hit hard. So I'm coming to throw these hands. And I've already proven that I can put anyone to sleep with one touch. I dropped Neal 3 times. And one of them I was stumbling while I dropped him. So I don't care who you are. If you're fighting me, if my name pops up, just get in the camp and start training. Because I don't even know what the hell I'm gonna do. But I'm training as hard as I can every day, so it's simple as that. It's gonna be a war when I get in there.
You know, a lot of people point to the weight cutting of James Vick as a problem that he has had. You know, maybe the reasons why he's been getting knocked out. How much do you think that contributes to someone's chin, the weight cutting?
I think the weight cut contributes a lot because, the fluid in between your brain and your skull is what absorbs a lot of the shock. When you're cutting weight, you're dehydrated. That's not really there. It's there's less. You get hit hard, it rattles, and the defense mechanism for the brain is to shut off. So that's why you get knocked out when you get hit hard in the head. Because it's like, what do I do? Shut down. So, I think getting too dehydrated and too big can work against you. Cutting too much weight can totally work against you. So, I do think that he's going to come in stronger, feeling good and feeling better. And he's going to come in, feeling great. But once we get in there together, I'm telling you, I'm coming. I'm not running, I'm coming. I'm running at you. Just like all my fights. We're going to touch in the center, and shit's going to start flying. So, simple as that.
You do very well against tall, lanky guys. You know, you've Tim Means, Randy Brown, Brandon
That's all
Thatch.
I've had to fight since I've been in the UFC.
And you've done very well against these
Anyone
guys.
else 6'3" and up? I got him right here. I'll take him.
Do you see the same holes in James Vick? Because he is, like you mentioned, he is 6'3".
Yeah. I don't see the same holes. James Vick's a very well-rounded striker, very well-rounded grappler. There is holes. I'm not going to tell you. But I'm not going to tell you what I see and what I feel I can capitalize on. But they're there. Just like there's holes in my game, just like there's holes in everyone's game. Who can capitalize first is my thing. And I'm pretty good at taking opportunities when they're there. So I'm going to be looking, searching, and trying to grab it all.
Before we got on air, you mentioned that you went out to Vegas. You did some tests. You got some training. Talk about that.
It was awesome. I went out there. You get free food. You get free shakes. They take care of you. They treat you like kings. Unless you're late, then they just say, "Oh yeah, no food." I missed it twice because I was over there training. I was sparring or lunch. All right, well, I gotta go get some sparring in, and then I had to go get some other lunch. Which, by the way, I got a freaking, what is it? They make burrito sushi in Vegas. It's called Ja Burrito. Dude, burrito sushi is my new love. Like, sushi is my love, but burrito sushi is just a huge roll. It's like, oh, it's like that Spider-Man bottle of sushi, and he's chomping into that thing. It's so good. But then I had to go spar again after that and do all types of training and rolling and jiu-jitsu. I was at a Syndicate MMA and 10th Planet downtown over there. It was great. The PI is just, they got personal trainers for you. They got everyone for you. It's insane. Nutritionists. They put you up to all these cool machines that you can't even pronounce the name of. And they do things that I don't even know. But it's the next step in becoming a next step athlete. Like the UFC's soon, we're gonna be like the NBA players, taken care of, hopefully. and like the football players and all of them. So
When you got the test results back, did anything surprise you about the numbers
for what test?
for the testing that you took at the PI?
Um, I was surprised. They said I have like really good balance on one leg, more than like the average human or athlete or something. Uh, they said I maxed out in all the balance things, which is hilarious because I can't even walk straight. I walk in the walls. I walk in the tables. Sometimes I don't even turn the doorknob, but I walk into it and then I'm falling over. I don't get it. I'm always tripping around 5 kids, so maybe when I don't have 5 kids around, I have good balance. So, um, they said I have a really good explosive pull. So I don't remember all the numbers. They just told me like the 2 things. They said I have a really good like explosive like burst, and then I have really good balance.
Well, that's good to know.
Yeah. So come get these single legs on me, bro. I'll hop all around the cage.
Exactly. You be doing backflips with one leg.
Yeah, right. I ain't that one guy. The guy wasting all his energy in there doing flips, trying to show off, and then you lose.
And what did you think about that? Was that just like, I don't know, what was that for you?
Next question. I don't know, man. I was just watching. I'm cringing. I'm like, man, it's no. We're in there to fight, not do flips. Like I understand if it looked like an actual, like you might have kicked him, bro. You just did a backflip. That's all he did is a cartwheel and a backflip. Didn't even try to hit him. Like we're fighting. Come on. But it's just not my style. You know me. When I get in
Yeah.
there, I'm going in there with hands up, chin down, and I'm throwing every limb I have at you. You know, if you want to try to do flips at me, most likely I'm gonna catch you in the middle of your flip. I might try to soccer kick you in the head while you're flipping, just because it's legal. Nothing's grounded. I've already asked about it, so I ask all weird questions. Like, you know how you try to take someone down, you got both their legs, they're running on their hands. I always ask, can we soccer kick? Because it's only 2 down things. You know,
Mhm.
it's not 3 down, no knee down. It's just his 2 hands, just like he's standing on his hands. Can I kick him in the face? Hello. Like, that's what I ask the refs. You know, I
Is
try to
that
keep them on
legal?
their toes. You know, I haven't once in Wichita. I got a yes. So
Okay.
I was planning on trying it in Wichita, but then over in where did I just fight? Canada, I got a no. But they're nice over there in Canada. I don't think they would like a soccer kick. Dude, everybody in Canada is nice. It's crazy.
I want to switch gears and get your thoughts on some of the things that's happening in the welterweight division since you're one of the guys coming up. You know, there's this title fight that's supposed to happen between Usman and Covington, but
Yeah.
they can't negotiate. You know, the drama is happening. You know, between the UFC and the fighters. What are your thoughts on this
It's
drama that's going
drama.
on?
I think it's just politics. Getting like, oh, how's he gonna do it? Bringing interest, building the interest, and then it's gonna just they're fighting, and then finally everyone's gonna be like, finally, yeah, you know. But I don't even care about that fucking belt. That's some boring old school shit. I'm looking for that BMF belt. Where's these bad motherfuckers at? I want to get on that belt. I want the real belt. I want to go fight those guys.
You want
You
that?
know,
You want the winner?
I'll fight the winner all day of the BMF. Let's go. I want to be one. So what do you gotta do? You gotta fight them. Hey, I don't say no to any names. There's one person I was like, get me someone else, and it's because he does flips in the cage. It's dumb shit. That's why I was like, no, I would rather fight Geoff Neal. I want to fight a hard guy. I want to fight Mike Perry. I don't want to fight a second timer backflipper. So like, I'm trying to. I want to up my stock. I want to fight big names. I want to fight people that, oh my god, no one wants to fight. Woo. Give me their names. You know?
the fight between you and Mike Perry would have been a perfect main event for this card coming up, man.
I
You just
know, but he
reminded me
had
of
he
that.
had a good fight with Luke Way.
Yeah,
You know, his nose got broke.
yeah.
Hey, that happens to us in fights, bro. We get fucked up. We gotta heal sometimes. But when he heals, I'm right here all day. So I'm cool with that too. I'll fight him whenever.
That's
Been
a
wanting to.
BMF title fight.
Hey, I'm down. I'll fight him for a BMF. Let's go. That's 100%. Put us on the card with fucking Nate and Jorge.
Yeah.
As long as I don't get hurt in the next fight, because you never know what the hell can happen in there, man. Where it's like tornadoes of bricks and concrete swinging around.
Definitely.
So.
One last thing before I let you go, in MMA, there's so many different types of competitors, in different time frames of their career. Right now, currently in your career, do you consider yourself a fighter or a martial artist?
Me, this time in my career, I would say I'm a fighter, because I'm I'm training every day. I'm trying to learn every day. I want to learn. I want to be the best fighter I can be. I'll be the best martial artist when I'm teaching and when I'll be able to like give what I have to the other people. Then I'll like consider myself a great martial artist. Right now, I'm trying to be a fighter. I can't help too many people. I can help people that are close to me and show you stuff, but most of it I gotta go in there and get what I can for my family while because our career ain't too long. So we get in there, we bang it out for a couple, 10, 15 years, and now we have to go find something else to do. So I'm just trying to build it all up so I can be that great martial artist after my career, and then I can teach fighters, manage fighters, show them the road, the right way, not the way that we like my generation of fighters, and we've been taken advantage of a little bit in the lower levels. The people before us have been taken advantage of in every level. Now everything's starting to become a sport and become to where you can take care of a family. You know,
Yeah.
because back in the day, dude, it was always you're never gonna make money. You're never gonna do this. You need to get a job, $500 a week. Do this, do that, and you'll have a good life. Nah, that's your life. That's not our lives. People who fight, we're different people. 1%, you know. So I'm just trying to get back to that 1% when I'm done with my 1%.
Well, you're definitely 1%, and you'll be stepping back into that cage October 12th, UFC on ESPN Plus 19, Tampa, Florida.
Yes,
You're going
sir.
to add maybe another bonus to that bank account. Thanks for the time, Niko.
The game plan. You have a great day, man.
You too.